I'm using 3.5 mm. I'm using this beautiful yarn, Mondayo Gap. This is it's made in Italy. Yeah. So let's start by chaining 48, a chain of 48, then chain 2, then from the second chain from the hook you do double crochets. So at the end you'll be having 48 double crochets. So I've got my 48 double crochets. So next round you chain 1, you turn your work. So from this round you're going to start adding. So you're going to double crochet the next 4, 1, 2, 3, fourth one you increase. So double crochet the next 3, the fourth one you do 2 double crochets in the same stitch, like that. So again double crochet 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, then on the 4th stitch you make 2 double crochets, 1, 2. So repeat this will be the sequence of the second row. So repeat this and we'll meet on the 3rd row. Okay, for the next round chain 1, turn your work. So here you're going to crochet for the next 4, the 4 next the double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one you do your 2 double crochets, 1, 2. So that will be 8. Crochet for the next 4 stitches, then on the 5th one you do 2 double crochets, 1, 2. So do that on this round, then we'll meet on the 4th round. So round 4 will be the repeat of round 3. So chain 1, turn your work, you do 4 double crochets. On the 5th one you add 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one you do 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So again 1, 2, 3, 4, you put 2 double crochets in the same stitch in the 5th 1. So do that, then we'll do round 5 together. On round 5 you chain 1, turn your work, double crochet for the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on the 6th one you make 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So that is it. Crochet 5, then on the 6th stitch you make 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So let's meet for the next row. So the next round you chain 1, then you crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you add the next one. You crochet 2 together in the next stitch. So this will be crochet 6, then on the 7th one you do your additions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th one you do your additions. So do that and we'll do the next row together. So for this round you're going to repeat the previous round. So you chain 1, double crochet 6, then on the 7th one you do your addings. So you double crochet 6, on the 7th stitch you do 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th one you do 2 double crochets. So it's just like that. So 2 double crochets. So let's meet on the next round. So we are done with round 7. So round 8 and 9 you're going to chain 1, turn your work, double crochet for the next 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you put 2 double crochets in the same stitch, 1 and 2. So this will be this round 8 and round 9, 2 rounds. You double crochet 8, then you double crochet 7, then on the 8th stitch you put a 2 double crochet. So I did up to round 9. Then I have added round 10, round 11 and round 12. So for round 10 and 11 you're going to double crochet 8. Then on the 9th stitch you do your increases. Round 12 I did double crochet 9, then on the 10th stitch you do your increase. Then I think of where the hands will be, so it's from here to here, so each side is this side, the whole of this round is 46 stitches, the same as this one, 46 stitches. Then here I did 30 stitches and here I did 28 because one side will be putting the buttons. So that is it. So the next round, that will be round 13, we will be joining the hands. The body will be separating the body from the hands. So let me finish this part that is undone, then we'll continue. So round 13, we are going to chain 1, then follow the pattern where there is increasing, you do your increasing until you get to the marker. So I've reached to the marker, so just remove it, then crochet in the same here. Then I'm going to chain 1 just for security, just in case, to make it a little bit bigger on the chest area, just in case, because my baby is a little bit bigger than her age, so increase the 2 stitches if you want, that is. So you then come to the next, the next marker is, you do just double crochet on it like that. So let's continue, and where there is increase, just do your increase. So I've reached to the other marker, so you just remove, double crochet in the same stitch, then chain 2, then join with a double crochet where the other marker is. Then continue up to the end, and remember to increase where there are increases. Now the next round will be easy from the next round because it will be double crochets, no increasing, all the way through until you get to the length that you want your sweater to be. For me it will be just below the stomach, and from there we are going to add a little bit because I want it to be like a frock, a little bit long. So for me I'm going to continue. Okay, here you're going to double crochet in every stitch. So here there are going to be 2 double crochets, the same as this part, 2 double crochets. So let's mate when you get your length and when I get my. Okay, I've thought of showing you how you're going to go about here. So like I've told you, is a stitch in every chain. So every chain you're going to make one double crochet like that. So it will be like that. So from the armpit I've done 16 rounds, and I'm ready to go to the next pattern. So the next pattern will be this time you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work. Then you're going to skip 1. On the next one you're going to make a double crochet, then chain 2, make a double crochet in the same space, then chain 1, skip the next stitch, this one, skip it, then you go to the next one, you make a double crochet. Next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, we come to the next one, make a double crochet, chain 2, make a double crochet in the same stitch. The next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, go to the next one, make a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next one, chain 2, make a double crochet in the same stitch that you had made before. So this is how the pattern will be. So chain 1, skip 1 stitch, go to the next one, make a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, go to the next one, make a double crochet, chain 2, make a double crochet in the same stitch. So for me at the end here I'm left with 2 posts, so I'm going to crochet the 2 of them, 1 and 2, like that. So the next round I'm going to chain 3, then I turn my work. So this is where you're going to determine which is your right side and which is your wrong side. So for me either of them can be my right side, so I'll choose this one to be my right side. So I'm going against my right side because this is my right side and I'm going the opposite direction. So this is my wrong side. So here I'm going to do a back post, the first stitch, because I've ended up with 2 stitches at the end. So the next one will be working on the V. So you chain 1, so double crochet, 2 double crochets in the V, 1, 2, then chain 2 and do again 2 double crochets in the same V, 1, 2, like that. So the next one, I'm going to chain 1. So we are now on the post, back post. But if you're facing the right side, if you're looking at the right side, or the right side is facing you, do a front post, not a back post. I'm doing a back post because the wrong side is facing me. So I'll do my back post, chain 1, do 2 double crochets in the V, chain 2, do again 2 double crochets in the same space, just like that. 2 double crochets, chain 2, then 2 double crochets. So chain 1 on my post, I do a back post, then chain 1 again, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So this is what we'll be repeating, forward and back, forward and back. So chain 2, chain 1, then a back post, and remember, if the right side is facing you, you should make a front post here, not a back post. I'm making a back post because the wrong side is facing me. So chain 1, do 2 double crochets in the same stitch, chain 2, do 2 double crochets in the same space again. So we have 4 double crochets in the V space, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the same space, then chain 1, do a back post, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the same space. Like that. So repeat this, and we shall meet when we are coming back to show you how to crochet when the right side is facing you. So the next round will be, the right side will be facing me, this one. So chain 3, so this is the V area, so you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the same space, chain 1. This is where I was doing the back posts, so I'm going to do the front post on this one. Do a front post, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. The post area, front post, chain 1. The V area, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Chain 1, make a front post, double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and this will be the sequence. This is what you're going to repeat until you get to the length that you want for your sweater. For me, I want it to be a little bit longer, yeah, maybe just above the knees. So let's keep working, then we'll meet when I have my preferred height and do the same. See you then. For the arms, here we are. So all around we are going to look for 51 stitches. So this one is never counted as a stitch. So I'm going to start right here. 1. So you're going to stitch right here for the second one. Then from there we can start following the normal. No, it's very wide. Okay, here. Then from there we can start following the stitches all around. So make sure that all around you have 51 stitches. So let's meet when you get back here. I've made my 51 stitches. So I'm going to join this at the top of this stitch right here, the first double crochet, the slip stitch, then chain 2, start from the first stitch right here. So you're going to do your double crochets all around for the next 5 rounds. I've done my 5 rounds. So from the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, you're going to do the reductions. So chain 2, double crochet the first stitch right here. Then the next one we're going to crochet 2 together, pull a loop like that, wrap your yarn around the hook, go inside the stitch, pull a loop through 2, down there 3, and then pull a loop through all 3. So you have made 2 stitches, it has become 1. That's how we do the reductions. So you're going to do your double crochet until you get to the end. So this is what we do. If we reduce at the beginning this round, the next round you are going to reduce at the end. So let me finish this round, then I'll show you the next round. End of the first round of reduction. So we are going to stitch on top of the stitch here, the slip stitch like that, chain 2, then do your double crochets, and this time we are not going to reduce on the first, we are not going to reduce on this side on the beginning of this round. So what we are going to do is we're going to crochet all around, then you're going to reduce here at the end. So and that will be the sequence. The first round you have reduced here at the beginning. The second round you're going to reduce here at the end. The third round at the beginning. The fourth round at the end. So that is the sequence. So I hope you understand, and let's meet when you're done with your 7 rounds of reduction. This is how we reduce at the end. So you're remaining with these 2 stitches. So what you're going to do is wrap your you wrap your yarn around the hook. You go through the stitch and you pull a loop, pull through 2. You have 2 on the hook. Wrap your yarn around the hook again. Go through the next one, pull a loop, pull through 2 again, then you pull through all 3. So you have done your reduction again. So that is it. So let's do the 7 rounds, then we'll meet. I'm done with my 7 rounds of reduction. So I'm going to add 4 more rounds of reduction, but I'll be reducing 2 times in 1 row. So this one I've reduced here at the beginning. So I'm going to crochet 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 21. Then 22 and 23, I'm going to crochet them together. So like that. Then continue with your crocheting until the end. So I'm going to reduce again at the end because this row I've not reduced in the beginning. So I'm going to reduce again at the end. So row number 13. So number 13, 14, 15 and 16, 17 and 17. This is how you're going to do your reductions. You do your reductions at the beginning and after the stitches, or you do the reduction at the end then after the 21 stitches. So you're going to have 2 reductions at the beginning or at the end. That depends with if you have done the reduction on the beginning or at the end, then the reduction on the 21st stitch. So do this for 4 rows. So the 4 rounds. The next round we are going to do crochet 1, then you do your reduction. Crochet 1, then the next one, the next 2 you do your reduction. Crochet 1, the next one you do your reduction. Crochet 1, then the next one you do your reduction. Crochet 1, the next one you do your reduction. So crochet 1, the next one do your reduction. So follow the sequence and then we meet when you're done right here. So I've come to the end. What you're going to do next, chain, then you're going to skip the first stitch. This one is the first stitch. You're going to skip it and come to the next one. So here we're going to make double crochet, chain 2, make another double crochet in the same stitch like that. The next one, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, skip this one, come to this one, make a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, come to the next one, make a double crochet, chain 2, make a double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next one, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet, chain 2, make another double crochet in the same chain. So this is how it should be like. So chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next one, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next, chain 2, make a double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, make a double crochet, skip 1, make a double crochet in the next, chain 1, and this is what you're going, the sequence that you're going to follow. So let's meet when you're done. So this is how my end looks like, and I have 1 stitch left, so I'm going to skip that and I'm going to join on top of this chain. No, just count 1 2 3, the third chain, just like that. So the next one, chain 3, do 2 double crochets in the V shape, 2 double crochets, then chain 2, make 2 double crochet again in the same stitch, chain 1, then this one you crochet a front post double crochet, make a front post double crochet, chain 1, make 2 double crochets, chain 2, make 2 double crochets. So you're going to do this for, you're going to do this for 4 rounds. So chain 1, make a front post, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 1, a front post, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets again in the same space. So the same pattern that we made at the bottom of the sweater is the same pattern that you're using on the hands. So I'm going to make 4 rounds of these flowers. Don't count this one, just this one. 4 rounds. So I'll be doing 3 more. So see you then. Okay, for the last round, round number 4, I think I've seen like this is a little bit wide than I expected. I don't know if they are my own insecurities, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to chain 1, then I double crochet 2, chain 1 instead of chaining 2, then I do 2 more double crochets. Then where I am chaining 1, where I was chaining 1, I won't chain anything. So I do my front post without the chain of 1, then I do my 2 double crochets, chain 1. So where there was chain 2, I do only 1 chain. Then where there was chain 1, I'm not doing any chains. So just like that. But you don't need to change your pattern like I've changed. For me, they are just insecurities that I'm fighting. So for you, if you don't want to change, you don't have to change. So for me, I've changed so that this area can be a little bit smaller, but it is not even that big, just my insecurities. So after you're done with this round, you just cut your yarn, and we have finished the arm. So all you need to do is to do your second arm just like you have done this one. So that is it. So the next, you're going to do the neck area, and I hope my yarn will be enough to do even the neck area. So let's meet then when we are doing the neck area. So around the neck area, let's start by chase all around. So you just have to follow the stitches. So make the double crochets. All around, just like that. So after the double crochet on the neck, I've decided to go down this way with also, but here I'm going to use half double crochets all around. So the first stitch, I'm going to make one half double crochet like that. The second one, I'm going to make two half double crochets. The next one, one. The next one, two. The next one, one. The next one, two. The next one, one. Next, two. Next one, one. So do this until you get to the end. So I've done that up to this part here. Then I join right here with a slip stitch. Then you cut a long tail, not a and then you fasten it like that. So I'm going to do the same on this side. And I think my work will be done. So the only remaining part is to make the buttons and the buttonholes. Then we are going to make a belt, and that is it. It will be done. Make the belt. Start with a knot, then chain 200. So chain 200. So 200 chains. I have mine here. So what you're going to do next, chain 1, then slip stitch from the second stitch from the hook. So you skip this stitch, you start from the next one, you do slip stitches. So at the end, no slip stitches. At the end, you'll be having 200 stitches. So just like that. So just do this until you get to the end. So when you're done, when you get to the end, you'll be having your belt. Then you can leave it like that if you want, but for me I'll be adding pom-poms. So stay tuned so I can show you how to make the pom-poms. So this is how it will be, the belt. So do this, then we'll meet then.